There we go. Let's see if that fixed the problems. Okay. I'm just not gonna stream this with the dolphin on full screen and see how well that works out for us.
Nice shot.
If that is the fix, that honestly would be a very simple fix. Yeah, I'm hoping it is the fix. Now, mind you, this only happens if I'm using Dolphin. If I'm using RetroArch or anything else, it doesn't have this issue. It's purely Dolphin. Do not go in the water. It's gonna go in the water. Horrible time.
Nice shot.
As long as we avoid water hazards, I believe we'll be okay.
Nice shot.
That is me being hopeful. Oh, Jesus. Awesome. Everything about this course is just an absolute pain in the ass. Hydrate. It's fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. And the stream just started. But you know what? You want me to do that so badly here. Hold on, I got you. Get ahead of it, he says. Red Bull isn't hydrating? Not with that attitude. So, JT, do you have fond memories of Shaq Fu? It's a genuine question.
Nice shot. Nice ball. Nice shot.
I remember it being fun, but I was young. Alright.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Oh no! Nice ball.
So, to describe the game in genuine honesty, the game is a broken mess.
Nice shot.
You'll find like some moves that'll work pretty well for you, and then halfway into the arcade it just stops working entirely. You'll be right up against someone's literal face. You better not go in the water. You'll be up against someone's face and your fists will be making actual connections and they will not take damage whatsoever.
Nice shot. Oh no! Double bogey.
This course is actually becoming worse than the Sands one. And it's just because of, like, how windy it is this entire time. So, yeah, so Stream Elements is weird. Sometimes it'll tell you that I'm live, sometimes it will not. And the craziest thing is that... Did I just hit Pikmins? There are little Pikmins in there. You bitch. Anyway, Stream Elements is slow sometimes, and it's really depending on our internet. Our internet could be, like, very much on the line of telling everything that we're doing something. Stream Elements will take that into no consideration. Now, if my stream cord doesn't say that I'm live, something's wrong. Like, I really don't care about Stream Elements. Stream cord, if stream cord doesn't do it, something's really wrong. I can say this, though. I am definitely finding something else to play tonight. Just a matter of what I'm gonna do. Those are legitimately Pikmin. I have no idea why they're in this game, but they are definitely in the game. Ah!
No! Bogey. Nice shot. Oh, too bad.
Remember when I said there was a course that Bo broke the controller off on? It actually might have been this course.
Double bogey.
It might have actually been this course. Or whichever one the course has that involves you hitting the ball off of trees. Like, legit massive trees.
Nice shot. Pin shot.
Cocoa Island course. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up.
Nice ball.
Nah, it's like a legitimate one. I have to just remember which one it is, where you are having to like really kind of do these skill shots where there are some of these spots where you are not only firing them off of trees, but like some of the platforms are swinging
Nice shot.
because of the wind, and you had to use like the mushrooms when you hit the ball on the mushroom. You had to like use the mushroom to make the ball bounce to go further than where it was before. It was a whole thing. I just cannot remember.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Oh no!
Well, let's look at a par.
Nice ball.
We're never gonna. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're not winning this one, obviously, and it's not gonna look good for us at all whatsoever. I need to get used to how this course is in order to capitalize on anything with this this actual spot. All I can ask for at this point is just making pars.
Nice shot.
What do we think? We think that counts as out of bounds? Oh shit. Well. I don't think it matters.
Nice shot.
No, the fuck, we're not gonna find out. This course sucks. Fucking masochist stream.
Pin shot.
I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you whatsoever. This is the kind of course that I guarantee you my friends would have told me that I needed to get really drunk before trying to play. And god damn it, they'd be right.
Nice shot.
Meow.
Nice shot.
Oh, the hole's right there.
Pin shot. Nice ball.
Cool. Cool. I missed the course with the dolphins. That one was a cool course. Much better than this.
Nice shot.
Uh...
Nice shot. Nice ball.
Oh, great. 10 mile per hour winds and it's raining. Let's go. Oh, at least we actually made it. Didn't make that.
Bogey.
God damn it. There was a whole bunch of them. There's like everybody in this area. To be fair, I gotta work on a lot of stuff. That's what I was like saying before. Like, if you're playing something like this, don't take a day off. Don't play something else in its stead. You will forget everything that you had going for you. If my ball hits one of those stars, you think it just obliterates my ball?
Nice shot.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn. With as much as I can say, I hate Peach's Invitational. I hate it. Alright, let's do character matches. To be fair, it is Peach. I hate Peach, man.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Apparently this game does not like character matches. Holy shit.
Nice on. Pin shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Miss and lose. Nice birdie.
I won't lie to you guys. If I lose to Koopa, of all people in this game, I think I might have to do something to reclaim my honor. These are some wild shots, dude. Like, he is just hitting them with no care.
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
This is not going the way I would like for it to go.
Nice shot.
All right.
10 shots. Nice on.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
The evil version of Luigi is probably the best with his body type. If I remember quickly, he has like a really good long-range hit. His just like, his angle is wicked.
Nice shot.
Though I do believe the strongest... You bitch. The strongest, I think, is Donkey Kong. Did you know that Julie's statement, "We don't like you, Peach," is censored?
Nice shot.
The only word that's not censored in that is Peach. There's no such thing as bullying Peach. Fuck Peach.
Sink to win. Nice ball.
Ha! So I'm thinking tonight. I'm thinking tonight. WCW versus NWO Revenge.
Nice shot.
At least it didn't go in the bunker, man. That's all that's like all I can really say for that. Well, to be fair, Julie, I didn't ask if you were good with it. I just said that I was thinking on
Nice shot.
it.
Nice on.
Like, could you imagine if you weren't good with that? Bro.
Sink to win.
Well, fine then. No, but we're, like, being really honest, she'd be like, no, and you'd be like, then what? And she'd be like, I don't know. Exactly. Like, the most unhelpful duo I could ever ask for at that point. You're like, alright, cool. So, Julie, what would you like to see? Oh, I don't know. Let me refer to this broken list on Google for the 8th time. The back and forth would just be, like, Sea of Thieves all over again. In all seriousness. Sea of Thieves. No. Okay, then what do you want to do? I don't know. Then get on Sea of Thieves. No. Oh, get on Sea of Thieves anyway. Okay.
Nice shot.
NASCAR rumble racing was always fun. Rumble racing.
Pin shot.
Damn.
Pin shot.
What was rumble racing on?
Sink to win.
Was that PS1? Actually, it's Mario Kart meets NASCAR? PlayStation? Okay.
Nice ball.
I'd imagine they'd be questioning a lot. See, we're all in the right age group right now. Let me say this. You guys remember NASCAR Racers? The literal TV show?
Nice on.
No? Well, yes. I like that. I was like, no? What the fuck? So NASCAR Racers was this TV show on Fox? I guess you could say Fox Kids?
Sink to win.
You might be you are the youngest, yes. At least of the talking group.
Oh no.
Motherfucker. Yeah. And it was like,
Sink to win.
it was like,
Nice ball.
it was weird. It was really weird. When I say this, I want you to think of it this way. It was not in any way genuine NASCAR racing racing athletes. It was not. It was made up people. They raced on racetracks that I swear to God was like, imagine Hot Wheels tracks, but just NASCAR plastered all over it. You didn't know Fox Kids was a thing? Yeah, it absolutely was. It was a thing that you watched in the mornings on Saturdays.
Nice shot.
That's in the bunker. Get fucked.
Nice shot.
It was so if I start talking about Fox Kids,
On.
people would, if you look at Fox Kids, people would probably correlate it with Bobby's World. They did have a toy line. Yes, they had a toy line, and they made it like one video game, I think, for the fucking Game Boy Advance of all things.
Nice birdie.
And I was young enough to have an actual blanket. I don't know where that blanket went, but I know I had it at one point. Yeah, Bobby's World. It was Bobby's World. Oh god, there was... Can't remember his name. I can't remember the name of it. It's a blonde guy. Then there was Big Bad Beetleborgs. Obviously, then there was NASCAR Racers. Then there was Digimon. Oh, fucking Kamen Rider was also on Fox Kids way back when.
Nice shot.
Sports Illustrated for kids. What they wrote?
Nice.
Yes, yeah. So Sports Illustrated for kids made very interesting articles, but they also, like, it's like they had somebody who was their editor openly look at what they were writing and say, dumb it down a little bit because it's for kids. But ironically, when you're reading it, it made so much sense. Like, you didn't have to be a child to make any understanding of it. They explained baseball so well. They explained football very well. They explained every sport, as well as, like, anything that they were talking about in the articles extremely well, to the point where you felt like you had been reading it for so long. Curious about what? Oh, yeah. Beast Wars. Yeah. Oh, and Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd Century, Spider-Man Unlimited. It's all coming to me now, so yeah. Beast Wars was Transformers. Plaster my walls with the posters and I made a ton of pogs with them. I remember Pogs. People swearing that Pogs was going to be like the future. The only sport I knew as a child was hockey and ice skating. It's also the only sport I still know. That's true. You don't really know much on sports outside of that.
Excellent.
Life with Louie. That's the one. That's the one. That was the blonde-haired kid that was voiced by a comedian. Bobby's World was I can't remember his name. The guy who hosted Deal or No Deal. Louis Anderson, yeah.
Bogey. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
Yeah, Howie Mandel. The Tick, yep. The show for that one. Before we got that live action.
Nice shot.
I did like that both the show and the live action had the same actor. X-Men. I think that was X-Men... That was X-Men 97. Pretty much if you watch the X-Men on TV, that was where it was. Power Rangers, yep. At least, like, 4 or 5 seasons of Power Rangers, actually. Pretty sure they covered the entire Zordon saga through all of those, and once the Zordon saga ended was when Fox Kids no longer really had a platform. Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Damn!
Excellent.
Damn! Extravaganza? I remember that one. I'm pretty sure Extravaganza was like someone's response to Real Monsters.
Nice shot.
Yeah, Masked Rider was well, that Masked Rider was weird.
Bogey. Sink to win.
It wasn't bad by any means. It was just weird. Like at the end of every episode, in order for him to recharge his power, or I guess energy, you watched him openly eat a huge D-cell battery.
New challenge unlocked.
Casper and Goosebumps, yep. Was Recess on Fox? No, that was Disney, I think. Yeah, that was Disney.
Nice shot.
Erie, Indiana? You only remember that one because you live in Indiana. It resonates with you. Don't watch it, but knew of it? Of what? Disney or of Recess? Recess? Man, Recess was like very popular. It was up there, dude. Now, back then, if your show was popular as hell, you got a movie.
Nice on. Nice shot. Sink to win.
Disney was a... Well, early Disney was an interesting time. It wasn't bad, it was just an interesting time. Because in the mornings, or at least during school mornings, I guess, I don't really know if it was the same during weekends. I miss when they had the Disney Channel movie of the month. Wasn't the Disney Channel movie of the month like always these really, really awkward movies?
Nice shot. Nice on.
We didn't fight over TV. Only because everybody in their rooms had their own TVs.
Sink to win. Oh no! Bogey.
Can of Worms just did like Brinks, Hard House, St. On.
Nice.
We didn't have our own TVs till we were older. Define older.
Nice shot.
Damn!
Nice on.
Then we did, but only for a few years. When we moved, we no longer had TVs in our rooms. What? 2007? So like what? You were like 14?
Nice shot. Chip in. Nice birdie.
Damn.
Miss and lose.
And I missed. Fuck. Oh, was born in 01, and him and my older brother shared a room until we moved. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Nice shot.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Disney Channel. Disney Channel in the mornings was a time. We had things like Bump in the Night, which was not even remotely scary. Like they tried to make that out there. Well, what else was it? For some reason, we kept always seeing Donald's Quack Attack. That was like a bunch of Donald shows, I think. Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I loved that when I was a kid. I was just a bunch of cows that were cowboys.
Nice shot.
Literally.
Pin shot.
Can't remember which channel. It might have been Disney. Might have been Disney. I might be wrong. But I loved Reboot. That was a great show. Darkwing Duck was also good. And I believe Spintail? Spintails?
Bogey.
Tailspin. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Bogey.
With Baloo. Yeah. The bear, right? Gargoyles. I remember that one. I think they brought that back for a short period of time. Bear in the Big Blue House. I don't remember that one. I know it existed. I just don't remember ever seeing it as a kid. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, I remember that one. Blues from the Jungle Book, and they made him a pilot for Tailspin. Really? That's the lore? Gummy Bears? I don't remember Gummy Bears. I remember Care Bears.
Nice on.
But then again, I think I'm also old enough to remember the Mega Man TV show. Not NT Warrior.
Sink to win.
The literal old school Mega Man TV show.
Nice birdie.
Teletubbies were banned in your... Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Why?
Nice shot.
Not a clue. I had to ask your mom that. You're not gonna get a straight answer then. Got lucky that even went in the fairway. I don't really think there was any actual shows that were banned for any of us, now that I think about that.
Nice shot.
absolutely loved Jackie Chan Adventures, though. My grandparents' MTV and VH1 were banned and blocked. I mean, you know, to be really, really honest, okay, they probably had the right idea. I just realized that my ball says Daisy on it. I mean, yeah, Teletubbies were absolutely creepy. There's no arguing that. I just don't understand why it would be banned in anyone's household, you know? That's just kind of weird.
Nice shot.
Damn, that was close. Eat the tubby custard? That was, yeah, the custard was weird.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
Let's go. We're up by 2 now. Let's go! Remember the fiasco with the talking Poe? Called you the X-Lord and told you to bite his butt. What? Crazy. Actually did. We found one in the store. That's crazy. I've never, you know, to be really honest, I didn't think anyone could understand what the Teletubbies could even say. So the fact that someone, like, stood there and listened to him say that. You might be on something there, JZ. You never claimed your mom was normal? I mean, to be fair, neither are you. You are not hitting that. If you get that in there, I swear to God. Okay.
Sink to win. Nice birdie.
You're not as bad as her? That's true, yes. But you are far from normal. Mom! Hit that tree. Hit a tree. You bitch. I never claimed you. That is true. You never claimed you were normal. You did, however, claim, and I quote, "I'm not crazy." To which I then said, that's also incorrect.
Nice on. Sink to win.
It's on a weird slope. Awesome. What the hell is she do? She could have hit that, didn't she?
Nice ball.
I want her killed.
Miss and lose. Nice ball.
Oh, that's going the opposite direction that I'd like for it to go. Look who I live with. If anyone believes I'm not crazy, well, they are crazy. That's true. However, it can be argued that's the family you chose. It's not like you were forced on this.
Nice shot.
You married a man who lived primarily in Durham, North Carolina. He is not the epitome of calm or intelligent. Did you end up getting an N64 controller? We're gonna order one. We did end up finding a bunch of them though, the USB ones. So I'm gonna probably get a wired NES, wired SNES, wired 64, and hopefully a wired GameCube controller. And if I can't get a wired GameCube controller, I'll probably try to finagle with the that Nintendo Switch adapter that you plug into the USB port, and then you just plug in your GameCube controllers in that way. I remember it working kind of well on the Switch 1. I've never tried it on the Switch 2 though.
Nice shot.
I can make that. I said absent-mindedly of my own inability to fight. Please hit the tree. I got scared. I thought she was about to just get that right in there.
Sink to win.
Damn.
Nice birdie.
Up by 5. We just have to win this, and then we're done with Peach. Meow.
Nice shot.
I thought it was my shot. Yeah. Saying that and then immediately watching someone just blast the ball into the trees is a hell of an experience.
Nice shot.
Snow is starting to stick. You're in for a long day. How much snow are you expecting to have? 5 to 9 inches? Julie, how much was yours supposed to be? Was yours also 5 to 9 inches, or was it... Or was it 12 inches? I remember you asking if you can bury the dog in a foot of snow.
Nice on.
One to 6, I think that's an extra 2. 1 to 6, you think, then another 2? Is that what I'm reading? Yes, okay. I had to decipher that sometimes. Alright, Peach is done. Let's get out of here. Wasn't paying attention. All I heard was inches and more tomorrow.
New challenge unlocked.
That's right, chat. How many inches are you expecting to get tonight? That's it. That's it. No other explanation. Just that. 215. Oh, so Bezer has the hardest hit with 217. It's not too big of a noise, but I have only one day off the rest of the year, and I need to save it for Christmas up. Fair. Snow! We've had snow, well, no, twice, right? One that's stuck for a little bit, and then one that didn't. I think the one that stuck was last year? If it snows, it's not going to be a lot, not saying how many inches. What? Why? Are we that ashamed? Is that a putter that I'm using? What the fuck? This is bad. Julie is saying the weathercaster isn't giving inches? How dare they hold out?
Nice shot.
The weatherman said size doesn't matter? That's a fucking lie and you know it.
Nice shot. Oh, nice shot. Sink to win. Nice ball.
Hey, he won that one. Yep, alright.
Nice shot.
Damn. If size didn't matter, I'd be an NFL player. Not too many 5'7" linebackers. You're 5'7"?
Nice shot.
I fucking swore that you were taller than that. What the fuck? Just a short fat fella? Alright, you know, that's based. Basically, we're getting powdered. Yeah, you heard. You heard it here first. Chat's getting powdered. Yeah, I swear to God, you were actually, like, you were a taller person. You looked taller in the photos. Fuck, get right there.
Nice shot.
Oh, thank you, God, Ruff. Thank you, God. I did not want that to roll off the side, man.
Oh, nice shot.
Julie's like 5'3".
Oh, nice shot.
Your brother is 6'2". No, I remember him being very tall. I could only tell how that he was tall based on that one photo that he had of him like doing a weird jump in a photo.
Oh, no.
They can't decide 5'3" to 5'5".
Sink to win.
No, they can decide. They just don't want to hurt you. You're 5'3". Every time it's one of those. Sorry, I might be taller, but I'm likely shorter. You're 5'3.5". Yeah, you're a short one. You got your mom's short jeans, your dad's color blindness, your brother got your dad's height and flat feet. Damn.
Nice on. Pin shot.
I was 5'8", but I've shrunk from back compression. Was that?
Nice birdie.
I'm assuming that was probably either... Wait, did you ever get injured in the ring? And I don't mean like taking a bump like and it hurting obviously, but I mean like, did you ever like actually get injured? You may be short, but you're resourceful if you can't reach something? That's not true. I've watched you get on your tiptoes and struggle like a son of a bitch.
Nice shot.
I make every opportunity to make fun of you for it. And then you say I bully you. Tiptoes are problem solving? No, they're not.
Nice shot.
Landed on my head during a Pele kick and top rope leg drop. I landed wrong and sprained my back. That would definitely give you the back compression. I was wondering that because I was like, you did say that like you didn't do it for very long, and you mentioned some more fucked up times. I think the worst I've had so far, in all genuine honesty, is just getting brained too hard. And then having that concussion, and you could see it in my eyes.
Nice ball.
Plus, I had bad back runs in my family. My mother and brother
Nice
also have...
shot.
Damn. So, you know, give it a couple of years and you might be taller than your brother.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Tiptoes are resourceful, just not always effective.
Oh, nice shot.
See, I'm trying to give you an actual point here, but clearly you can't see the point. And that probably just links back to the short problems of life. Now, I've done more physical damage with the activities I've done. Youngest of 5 grandsons meant I was the test dummy. Yeah.
Oh no!
Bro,
Nice ball.
being the test dummy for anyone always results in the worst situations. Well, I may have missed what if you said something because I got a call about an ENT appointment for tomorrow. I forgot I needed to cancel. I don't remember what ENT stood for. I know what EMT is. ENT? No.
Nice on.
Oh, for your ears. Your already damaged ears.
Nice shot.
That reminds me. Don't shush me. That reminds me. We gotta find those earplugs before tomorrow.
On. Birdie putt.
Shush. Oi, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't find those, they're in your purse where they live, where they should actually be used. If you don't use those earplugs and your hearing gets worse, I'm gonna tell you right now. At random times, I'm gonna look at you and I'm just gonna mouth what I'm saying and I'm gonna fuck with you and you're gonna think I'm talking and your hearing's just completely annihilated. I'm just gonna do that to you. That's my warning. Quote me on it. Whoop, that's not what I want to do.
Nice shot.
They're used when Bo's here? No, you're wearing headphones when Bo's here. Mother. It's so fucking loud. In Bo's defense, he kind of lives that only child lifestyle. Bo's Grace? No. He just talks loud. He lives that only child lifestyle, so he doesn't have to like regulate his voice. Grace just screams at people and says obscenities. I had to wear them last time we did D&D with them. That was like last year. I have an uncle that I wear my AirPods around for the noise canceling. Is he loud? Or does he do that thing where, like, if he laughs, it's, like, very booming?
Pin shot. Oh, nice
I
shot.
had to wear them at restaurants, too. I don't ever see you putting them on. Don't try to gaslight me. Everyone hears this conversation, but he hasn't... But he isn't hard of hearing. It's infuriating. Fair enough.
Double bogey. Miss and lose.
That's the point, sir. I do it inconspicuously. Yeah, you know what that also could translate to? It translates to you're not doing it, and you're just saying it. And because you're doing it inconspicuously, I can't fucking argue it. My hair covers my ears so you don't see them. Sure, sure. Very likely story.
Oh, nice shot.
None of that's actually a good shot.
Nice shot.
I got so a pair of earbuds that help drown out stuff, but still let her hear. Hey, as long as it helps, you know?
Oh, nice shot.
I know if it gets too loud or too chaotic, I just want to get the hell out of there.
Nice shot. Sink to win. Nice ball.
Yeah. I can't do it. If I am also in large crowds, I have to get the hell out of there. I can't do it. Are they the ones that supposedly help hear voices more clearly? I don't know. I agreed to partake in the gathering of families,
Nice shot.
but I'm not 100% confident it's gonna go very well. I don't have the open ability to just bail the fuck out. You saying that only adds to your anxiety? I don't think it's gonna be like a fight, if that makes you feel any better. I just don't think I'm gonna want to be there.
Nice shot. Nice on. Oh,
Do we celebrate Hanukkah too? Yeah.
sink to win. Nice birdie.
That's true, yeah. 6 out of 8 do. One of her brothers is the old man going? Fuck no. No one from my family is attending.
Nice shot.
I'll tell you right now, if my old man attended any of these things, his disrespectful ass would start a whole ass war in the middle of that dining room. But like, one of her brothers is like of blood, but does not celebrate of any kind. He doesn't acknowledge it. Has he managed not to smash his face this month? I don't know. Ever since he did it that one time, he has not really been talkative on Messenger.
Nice shot.
We're 2 days in. Yeah, you underestimate the old man. He will. Like, if I didn't know better, I'd swear to God that man's purposely hurting himself.
Chip in.
Holy
Nice
shit.
ball. Miss and lose.
There we go.
Nice ball.
Doesn't the Jewish faith run through the female line? What do you mean? I'm glad you answered that, because like the way that was worded, I didn't understand it sometimes. Yeah, Luigi. There was like no way of me getting that in there. There we go. For the reason her brother is not part of it. No, he's not part of it because he just doesn't want to. Like, he is of blood. He just does not acknowledge it in his own way, and that's his choice.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he doesn't claim the religion. He just kind of just exists in daily life.
Nice shot.
That is true. He was anti-everything.
Nice shot. Sink to win.
There we go.
Nice ball.
Do you guys celebrate Christmas at all, since it's a lot less religious based these days? Nope. No.
Nice shot.
Which is the opposite of your... Yeah. I just no.
Nice shot.
To be absolutely fair, and I do say absolutely fair, growing up was always very super sorry if I'm at... No, you're fine, you're fine. We were always very super diversive. But as you can see from my old man's statements, he doesn't really... I don't think he really grasps a lot.
Nice shot.
Either that or he just really doesn't want people to know that I am not of blood. Of his blood. Not of blood. Of his blood. There is blood. Most of it bad. But there's blood.
Nice shot.
Whee! See, water hazard happening to him is good. Water hazard happening to us, bad.
Oh, nice shot.
I think I only found out when you told me at some point. He doesn't promote that you are not a direct... Yeah. Yeah, it's not... It's not... I don't think it's something he really likes acknowledging. Well, we're both in the bunker, brother. Now what are we gonna do? I think it was when you changed your last name on FaceSpace.
Sink to win. Oh no!
The spaces of faces, yeah.
Double bogey. Sink to win.
So,
Bogey.
to be very honest, very openly honest, the last name that my old man has is not the last name that I was born with, nor is it the last name that stuck with any court documents. To make it more confusing to really anyone who's not completely staring at my documents, I have like
Nice shot.
four last names connected to me. And somewhere down the line, I don't know when, I really don't know when, my old man was very open to me being adopted. I don't know when that stopped, in all seriousness. But the moment that it did stop, he stopped pretty hardcore.
Nice shot.
Next thing I know, like, he is more or less denying a lot
Nice
of
shot.
me. Probably started streaming. Yes, that's probably a pretty good guess.
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
It was always a weird thing. I understand, like, my face was tied to everything that he did. I was there for a lot of his streaming time, but like the way that he acted like me being an adopted son was bad is probably when things between me and him really started getting bad. I don't like that shot. That shot's fucked. Can I change this? No. This works.
Nice shot.
It did not work. God damn it! He probably came up with the notion that he'd be a lesser of a man for not procreating. Maybe. I'd argue that there were other things that could make you lesser of a man, but sure.
Nice shot.
Yum.
Just hit it.
Oh, nice shot.
Well, to those who know me or don't know me, I don't know why people look down on adoption. My dad was adopted along with my aunt on the other side. Oh, on that side. On the other side. What the hell? To be really honest here on this, yes, I am of adoption. I am not I am not related to my old man through any other means. I am a born Jewish man. I don't know why my old man tries to suppress that. I am also a born Canadian man. Don't know why he suppresses that. I have never been on any political side.
Nice shot.
Never will.
Nice on.
I wouldn't go around telling just anyone that you're Canadian. The only people I have to really fear in that aspect, in all absolute seriousness, are people who believe that I should be removed from the country of a certain demographic. Damn, this music changed. Holy shit. Telling everyone you were Jewish. Yeah, I'm more worried about being seen in a very negative light for being Jewish than anything else. I can, if it makes you feel any better, I can fight. I don't have to worry about any repercussions. If it gives me a reason to throw hands, I'm all for it. I can make that. I cannot make that. Holy fuck, what? Well, this is not good. Yeah, I love fighting too much to really not want to reason. Would you say this is right? Yeah, this is... I could make that, theoretically. It was a theory. Out of the corner, into the bunker. Too many people are in the Wishamoko Wood stage. Okay, so... as much as I want to be in the give me peace section of my life, I was raised on a very different way of life. In my family, oh dear God. In my family, being a pacifist got you nowhere. In fact, here's a weird fun fact for you guys. In fact, if you wished I have really fucked this up. Oh dear God, is a good reaction to censor. Alright, so in my family... Can I just forfeit this hole? Yeah. We tie. There we go. At least I get my reset. In my family, it was genuinely, either you won your fight, or you didn't come home until you did. Pacifism meant that either you were a coward or you were somehow a liar. It wasn't something that I would just go around telling people, you know, hey, this person's over here just talking mad shit about you. However, I don't feel like you need to be going down there and swinging on him like you just said you wanted to do. I feel like we should choose a peaceful resolution. My father would look at you and say you're a damn liar. Not because he believes that what you just said is a lie, not because he doesn't believe that you want peace, but because you didn't say you should go in there and whoop this man's ass. Suddenly, I'm in the wrong. So I just said, screw it. If I want to be seen as the person who is telling the truth, I need to just be in there and beating people's asses, no problem. Then my mom would also be that person. Again, going back to the you need to win your fights or don't come home. Well, I grew up thinking pacifists were cowards. Now I see them as very controlling people. Is that supposed to be controlling? Or control? Is it controlling or controlled? I don't think controller people is a word that you're looking for. Controlled, there you go. It takes more to not swing on anyone who you feel has disrespected you in some way. I'm as bad as Julie typing today. Yeah, Julie hasn't said anything in a while. Controller people would be a hell of a thing, man.
Nice shot.
Just listening and watching. I mean, hey, at least you're involved. Taking in the lore. I've never seen that movie. There we go.
Nice shot.
No, I'm pretty sure you haven't. I'm dealing with a dog that wants attention. Brian's home?
Sink to win. Bogey.
We've done it. We've beaten Luigi. It took us longer than I ever wished for, but we did it!
New challenge unlocked.
Unlocked, you look ridiculous. Alright. The other dog, yeah! It's the most confusing letter you could ever get from Diddy Kong of all people. Brian is a different species. It's what he really is. He's something. He's your husband. Speaking of dog, Riku just showed up to watch the stream. Attaboy. Hey, Riku. How you doing, buddy?
Nice on. Sink to win.
Hell yeah.
Nice shot.
Super rough.
Nice shot.
No, come back. Damn. Damn. Yep, there's Riku.
Double bogey. Sink to win. Nice ball.
We're doing better against Diddy Kong than we did against Luigi. Ball is sailing.
Nice on.
Even with the 7 mile per hour against us.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Miss and lose. Nice birdie.
I feel like that putter is bigger for Diddy Kong.
Nice shot.
Nyum. You want a controversial take? A genuine... It's so controversial. Ready for it? Here we go. I don't believe the old man should have taken the Facebook page. I think the moment that I was actually doing something with it, he should have let that go. That tree really wanted to block me.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I really, like, he saw that I was actually doing something with it. He took it straight from me and then did nothing with it. He has done nothing with it. He only added confusion and frustration to the whole thing? Yeah. It didn't help that, like, this is a genuine thing. So he goes and he says what he's gonna say. He's saying what he's saying. People are accusing me of impersonating him. He then puts a video of himself saying exactly what he had posted, and then goes on to delete the whole damn post. Which then made everyone double down on accusing me.
Nice shot.
That he was replying and deleting. Yeah, he was just like fucking it all up. Then there was like all the people that apparently, for some reason, and I don't think any of us are going to be able to piece it together, but then we had some of those people that apparently, for some reason, had a parasocial relationship with the old man. It was weird, especially for anyone outside of our group chat. Yeah. The parasocial relationship where everyone was swearing to God that they would have known what my old man would have done. And why didn't he make a post saying goodbye to all of us? And I was like, the old man didn't talk to any of you, even for like the last 2 months of his time of streaming.
Nice on.
And then there were people that were wanting to actually fight with me over what was and what was not true. And then when you look at like how long they had been with following the old man, it was like a whopping 2 weeks before I came back to streaming to it. These people swearing to God, they knew a persona of him. Yeah, the man that you saw on that stream, for 80% of it was not really him. Unless he was being a dick. That was him. When that randomly decided to show, that was him.
Nice shot.
His brain was rattled by that first fall. He accused me of being upset that he didn't give the page to me. Why the fuck would he think that? You know what the craziest thing is? That's the first time I've ever even heard of that. Like, he did not ever mention that at all. So that was definitely something that was like in his head for a minute.
Nice on.
And to be really honest, I don't think that first fall rattled his brain. I think what it did was stop the anger.
To win.
He was a very angry guy prior to that.
Nice birdie.
Then he fell. Then he was calmer, but I think that was only because of the brain bludgeoning. He did offer it to you at one point? Brother, he offered it to like 5 people.
Nice on. Nice on. Birdie putt. Sink to win.
Yeah, my putter is like half the size of his putter.
Nice ball. Miss and lose.
Well,
Nice ball.
if I'm being honest, I think you're the best in the page had. You fucked it all up, and it's better off now that you're out of the mess. To be really honest, we had a huge falling out the moment I made an announcement that any money that was being donated to the Facebook page was going to a different charity.
Nice shot.
When I had said that, he actively messages me through text message telling me to not ever say that again. I told him that I was going to be genuine with what we were saying we were doing, and that I was going to do the best I could to make the best that you could do with a charity page. Well, he didn't want that. That started a whole fight. It ended with me openly actually telling him that if he didn't shut the hell up, I was going to remove him from the ownership of the page and he would never have a say in it again.
Nice on.
Then he was quiet for 2 weeks. And that's when I started seeing him openly talking to people on a post while I am streaming. Which, by the way, I would love... Wasn't that after he gave up the charity too?
To win.
He never had one. There never was one. I'm sorry that you know this now, but there never was one. That was one of the things I actually was going to tell everybody.
Nice birdie.
The moment I declared that I was breaking off entirely from anything that had to do with him or the image of the family, I was already out of my, going out of my way to pretty much push myself away from everything else. That's what made things much worse between me and him. I wasn't going around telling people that he was doing anything or not doing anything. It was the fact that I just genuinely was not going to be appeasing anything on anyone's side. But yeah, there's never been. That's why when I had said that the money was going to go to an actual charity, he got mad at me.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on. Nice shot.
It was more than a massive clusterfuck. It was a huge legal problem.
Birdie putt. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
I'm just consistently beating this this monkey while I'm talking about the past.
Nice shot.
Damn, you got lucky that didn't go in the bunker. I watched that happen. Like, they are purposely...
Nice shot.
He is, like, firing it wide, and it's just perfectly going where he needs it to. Oh, no.
Sink to win.
I did the same thing. There we go.
Miss and lose. Bogey. Nice.
Though I will say, when I was first streaming on that page, in all seriousness, When everyone was attacking me, and I openly said, I am not like my old man in any way whatsoever. People thought that that was me basically saying that I was somehow fake. It was the opposite.
Nice on.
I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy Kong gets a name change. No, he kept it. He's just not very prominent anymore.
Nice shot.
Damn.
Pin shot. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
Oh, even his ball says Diddy Kong on it. I think Luigi's didn't say Luigi, just had the L.
Nice shot. Nice on.
That was a Fox show too, Donkey Kong? There was a Donkey Kong show, yeah. It was a horrible CGI show, but yeah, it existed.
Nice shot.
It also promoted the Donkey Kong 64 game.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
And then there was that whole time where, for some reason, Dr. Pepper also promoted Donkey Kong. But yeah, I love the Nintendo 64 classic game known as Donkey Kong Commits War Crimes. It's a very stupid game.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on.
Man, you really made it worse for yourself. Wasn't Super Mario 64 a game you said you need? I need the English version of Super Mario 64.
Nice birdie.
And I need the English and Japanese versions of Super Mario Kart 64. You believe Chris has it?
New challenge unlocked.
Donkey Kong Jr. unlocked. Which one? Mario 64? Or Mario Kart 64? Mario 64? Be pretty good. I have no idea how much he would charge for it. But if I were to guess, it's somewhere between the 20 to 25 range. He has 2 copies of Mario 64? Well, there's only one version of it for the English. At that point, it would just be it'd be a toss-up of which cartridge looks better. and Mario Party. If it's Mario Party, it's probably the very first Mario Party. Because that was on the 64. Like, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 were on the 64. Trying to find out how the roads are. Looks like 3-ish inches on the ground. That's not bad. It could be much worse.
Nice bird.
Let's see. What did you send me? Oh yeah, okay, I see the 2 copies of... Oh, he's got WrestleMania 2000! Oh, that's the one I'm missing. I'm missing 2000 and No Mercy. But yeah, he's got 2 copies of 64, and that is the first Mario Party game. I want to leave at lunch since it's supposed to going to get worse, but don't want to lose half the day if it isn't bad. Yeah, that's honestly fair. But like, that's a rainbow shot. What the hell? Cool. But what are the like, being honest, do you have all this? Yes, I do. I have all of the PS2 versions and all of the PS3 versions. I'm just missing WWF Raw for the Xbox and WWE 12 for either the PS3 or 360. I just have to find an actual good copy of it because I saw 2 copies of 12, but the cases were like really tore up. But what are the chances of the snow getting worse? Because of the chances of it getting worse, that way it being not worse, obviously, I would probably try to be... I would just take the risk of taking the half day. Yeah.
Nice on. Nice on. Birdie putt. Sink to win.
It's hit or miss. The weathermen are under 50% right. It's more about the plows keeping up with it. Are they at least consistent?
Nice bird. Nice shot.
I think I'm missing like only... No, I'm missing like 3 WCW games. WCW Nitro, WCW Thunder, and WCW Backstage Assault, which is a horrible game.
Nice on.
It's also the only WCW game that's a different color. Oh, I have Nitro for the PS1. I just need it for the 64.
Nice bird.
just it's like literally it's just a matter of finding them for their respective consoles. That and honestly having more of a reason to use my Nintendo 64. Yum.
Nice shot.
I can say though, at the last convention that me and Laurel were at, we learned a valuable lesson on wording. If at any point in time you ever go to a game convention, like, you know, where you can actually buy the games, if anybody ever looks at you and says they have a copy of something in box, but the box is not 100% good, and then you ask them, how fucked is it? And they deadass look at you and say, it's seen better days. I will show you a picture. I will show you a picture of the game in question that has seen better days. That I did not pass up on, only because it was like, what, Laurel? It was like, what, 10 bucks? 10, I think it was like 10? 8 or 10. The game itself is fine. It's pristine. The box has seen much better than better days. But the game is really good, and it's it is a copy of Super Smash Brothers Japanese. That, yeah. We did learn that. That was a funny time. We did learn that when you're at a convention, they do expect you to haggle with them. They straight up, we would ask them how much something was. They would tell us how much that it was. And then we would just be like, yeah, okay. They were mostly confused that we just accepted. The prices were incredibly fair, yeah. Like, dude, complete seriousness, okay? You are sitting here in front of me. Okay? Give me a second. So, over at the convention, they were selling complete, so CIB, but to me, when I say CIB in this case, I mean super CIB. Selling me the Japanese version of Animal Crossing with the e-reader. The e-reader is still in its packaging, dude. And then we ask him, how much is this? He gives us a straight up look, and he's like, oh, that's like 10 bucks. We're like, oh, okay, we'll take it. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, like brand new. Yeah. And then I have a copy of Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube. Once again, CIB, clean. Even still has the fucking, I won't say broadband. I don't think we were in broadband at that time yet. But like the hook it into your dial-up section to play online. Still in the packaging, clean. I fucked that up. Like $8. And then I have like, hold on, I have 3 versions of Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Complete serious. CIB means complete in box. I've always been anal about taking care of my stuff. Just got rid of it when I outgrew it. Lots of regret. Oh, yeah. If you ever do get your hands on anything old, I'd keep it for as long as you can.
Nice shot.
So, CIB means it came with the original box, it came with the manual, and the original game in question. To me, Super CIB came in the box, came with the manual, came with the game, and has all of the inserts. I fucking love the inserts. That is something that my autistic ass loves so much. I love seeing the adverts that they had inside of them. I get so fucking giddy if the game that I have has all of its inserts.
Sink to win. Nice birdie.
I can't remember which one it is, but one of my PS3 games has two adverts. One talking about the fact that the PS2 has a price drop, and it tells you the year for that. And then two was talking about the introductory price of the PSP. Love that shit so much. I have Japanese copies of games that still have their registration cards. I love those. When I used to get PS1 and PS2 games, the first thing I did was open the case and read the booklet. Absolutely. I have,
Nice shot.
I can't remember how many. Laurel, do you remember how many copies of Hey You Pikachu?
Nice shot.
We have at least 2 English copies, and I think 2 Japanese copies.
Nice shot.
But the boxes are vastly different. Yeah! That was the most reading you did at that age? That's fair. I did a lot of that weird thing where, like, I wouldn't really read, I would just hardcore stare at the images. The more I talk about how I was when I was growing up, the more I realize I really was a weird-ass kid. There's... Damn. The more I reflect on my childhood, it's amazing I wasn't diagnosed as autistic. Well, to be really fair, when we were kids, that wasn't really a major thing. That was like, I'm pretty sure they consider that low-level Asperger's syndrome? Yeah, they didn't really test for it then.
Nice shot.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. It was more along the ADD, ADHD lines? Yeah. I know they hit me with the ADHD diagnosis pretty young. And I mean, to be really fair, it didn't take much. I don't know what year I was diagnosed ADHD. I just remember at one point my mom fucking told me to look at this doctor and talk about something I really liked. And then that doctor watched me speak 100 miles per hour and said I had ADHD.
Nice ball. Miss and lose.
I missed it. I lost. Awesome. Hey, he's not gonna beat us. We're good. Yeah, he's your 20. Hyper focused? Yeah. Fun fact, my hyper focus for gaming actually made my old man think I was gay for a long time.
Nice shot.
It's a superpower? That's how you prestige and truth on COD? No, that was probably just an obsession.
Sink to win.
But yeah, I would very lock in on a game way back when. And at one point, when we had a game store, I was very locked in on, at the time, the newest release, which was Gears of War 2. Well,
Nice shot.
my stupid ass was very determined to play through that at the game store that we had, and there was this girl that was trying her absolute best to try to get my attention and to flirt with me, and was really doing everything. I mean, really pulling out all the stops. Even at one point, like, got in front of the TV and was trying to get my attention, and I even openly asked her if she would move because she was getting me killed in Gears of War. And she left very angrily, and my old man straight up smacked me in the back of the head and asked me what the hell was wrong with me.
Nice shot.
But yeah, the game was more important.
Nice shot.
Went through full testing just to get distracted by the old Windows screensaver in the background of my final diagnosis visit, and that was my mom's confirmation. Hyper-focus / obsession is a very fine line, yeah.
Nice on. Sink to win.
Ah, fuck.
Oh. Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
Just need one more medal.
Nice shot.
Nyum. I'm pretty sure my version of hyper-focus is actually where my unintentional speedruns come into play.
Nice shot.
Or where I forget to talk to people.
Nice shot.
But I do know my level of autism is a walking encyclopedia of gaming.
Nice shot.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh. I forget to eat and zone in, so that reality is the game. That's also another thing I had. It's also why I don't play World of Warcraft anymore.
To win. Nice ball.
Okay, have fun.
Nice shot.
Nyum. Julie, are you still absorbing the lore here, girl? Oh no, you said lyrics now, which won't count you. Let's be honest, Twitch's viewer count and algorithm is pretty bullshit. Yes? Did you ever get diagnosed with anything, Julie? No? Do you feel like you should have?
Sink to win. Miss and lose.
That is insane. Yeah, you definitely should have.
Nice on.
Not just Twitch, Kick2, and probably YouTube. I can see one viewer count on OBS and another different on my phone.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. You use Streamlabs. Never mind.
Nice.
I was like, I don't ever really see my viewer count on my OBS, but then I realized you're talking about Streamlabs, and I'm talking about like genuine, very minimal effort OBS.
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
That was the point of autocorrect if it won't fix ands to and? That's a great question, honestly. If you tie, you win! It's a dormy hole! That sounds fucking weird!
Nice shot.
Nyum. Whose hole? It's a dormy hole.
Nice shot.
Yoshi over here just cracking rainbow hits.
Nice shot.
Nyum. Is the rainbow trail a ball or a perfect hit? Both. I think it's something only Yoshi can do. And I think you can only really achieve the perfect hits if you are manually hitting. Holy shit.
Sink to win. Nice ball.
We did it!
New challenge unlocked.
Unlocked Skinny Boshi. Boshi.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Ah, I guess Birdo can also do it. Bro of Yoshi.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Yoshi variant? You misspelled variant.
Sink to win. Nice birdie.
Of course I did.
Nice shot.
AJT, do you think I'm annoying anybody by posting in the platoon page?
Nice shot.
Do it, annoy them? I don't know, I don't use Facebook anymore, just Messenger. Fair enough.
Nice shot.
I'm like, every time I go live, I'm posting on there in order to just kind of like get it, just to get something like really like an idea going.
Nice par. Miss and lose.
And I keep thinking to myself, someone's probably gonna get annoyed of me doing this because I'm the only thing keeping the page alive. He doesn't use the space for face. It's like, what is this, a fucking, like a Tears for Fears kind of thing where you just say random shit like that?
Nice shot.
They don't like it, they can unfollow. I was, honestly, complete seriousness, I was almost going to use the, announce that I was live on Twitch on the old grit page,
Nice on.
not the platoon, the actual page, and just see how it happens, see how it works out.
Sink to win.
He called it face space earlier. Yeah, I know he called it face space. You're the one that called it space for face.
Nice shot.
Facebook wouldn't push it out because it leads to another site. Well, that's Facebook's problem. And their fault. If they hadn't bailed on Facebook gaming, they wouldn't have to worry about other people using other sites.
Nice shot.
Wouldn't it technically be the Book of Face? I mean, it's whatever you want to call it at this point. Because I don't think they call themselves Facebook anymore. I think they call themselves Meta. She hit that tree.
win. Nice ball.
Yum. That place where people post pics of their food and complain about everything? That's Instagram. That would be Instagram.
Nice shot.
Unless you follow my Instagram, then it's not food, it's just a bunch of old games and people threatening to use that I have a lot of old collectibles worth a lot of money as evidence that I can apparently afford richer lifestyles. Yes. Meta is the umbrella company. It's Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, I believe now. Because Threads is like the Facebook equivalent of Twitter.
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball. Nice shot.
Hell, Threads isn't even that bad. It's just weird. And kinda sorta dead.
On.
I only use YouTube and TT now. Much healthier for the brain. Is TT Twitter?
Nice
Or
shot.
Twitch? TikTok. That's not healthier for the brain.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
TikTok's the opposite.
Nice birdie. Miss and lose. Nice birdie. Nice shot.
My algo is pretty good. Not all doom and gloom like on Facebook. That's fair.
Nice on.
Laurel's TikTok's algorithm is just genuinely
Nice on.
food
Birdie putt.
and I believe nails.
Nice birdie. Miss and lose.
And I missed. You've been streaming a lot again. Most of my screen time is Twitch. In my defense, I try to be more consistent with the streaming. If let's say for instance, if I take like a certain amount of time off, my brain doesn't say go back to streaming immediately. It's like, what can I do for my day? And then streaming never really comes back up. It really came up while I was on vacation. I just, obviously, I could have done it. Just the fucking errors for it would have been really messed up. would have been like 2 or 3 in the morning over here, and at least 8 or 9 over there.
Nice shot. Sink to win. Nice ball.
I get really motivated while at work. By the time I get home, I don't want to stream. No energy. That's fair. I mean, to be really honest, if you've got no energy, right? You don't have to put a lot of energy into your streams. You can have a very chill time. Very chill time. Where you're just sitting there and you're playing whatever. The only thing you just got to remember to do is actually just talk to whoever's talking to you. You don't have to talk to them immediately, but you just got to make sure you do give an actual amount of time to it.
Nice shot.
Laurel's actually gonna get into streaming. I just gotta get her stuff hooked up so she can do it. That's one thing I really like about Kick, is that when someone comments, it does that a little chime. So, that's the weird thing. It does the little chime for you. It doesn't do it for me.
Nice shot.
When I did it yesterday, I was on both Twitch and on Kick, and I had to use my restream in order for me to actually have any view of what anyone was saying on that side. And I didn't have chimes. I wish I did. I hit too small, damn it. It's a setting, maybe it only works for... Oh, okay. That would make sense. I mean, to be really fair, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't chiming. Because hearing a chime while also fighting for my life was probably not something I would want. It'd be really distracting. Yum.
Nice on. Nice shot.
Lots of emote chimes from Ed.
Miss and lose.
He really likes emotes.
Nice birdie.
Him and Milo. Ed is a very kind-hearted guy. In some ways, I feel like us streaming on Kick gives him something to do.
Nice shot.
I don't even think Milo games anymore.
Nice on. Nice shot. Sink to win. Oh no! Bogey. Sink to win.
Robbie used to come into the streams, but I think Robbie now mostly prioritizes playing with that other guy whose name escapes me right now. He's always playing Insurgency. Brian? No. No. Someone else, Apache something. I would remember Naperkowski.
Miss and lose. Nice ball.
Brian's just an oddball. Do you know if Jason still does anything? I have not heard from or seen Jason in months, dude. That man, last thing he did was, I think, played like Microsoft Flying Simulator or something like that, and then that was the last stream he did. He has not been on his PlayStation, he has not been on his Xbox, he has not been doing anything on his computer. He just stopped entirely. And no one has heard from him. Ed would support you on Twitch, but I think his tablet isn't compatible with it or something. Yeah, I think his tablet's actually a bit old. Twitch likes to roll out these updates that if your tablet or phone is just a bit old after that last one, it'll fucking just not work. Damn! Damn, I was hoping for that to go right in.
To win. Nice bird.
There we go. I need like what, 2 more medals? Yep. Oh, that's bad.
Nice
I've never heard such a defeated sound come out of Birdo until then. Is Birdo married?
Nice shot.
That was a big gem on her ring, dude.
Nice on. Sink to win. Nice ball. Sink to win. Nice ball.
Alright, that's it for Birdo.
New challenge unlocked.
Unlocked Ostro.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on. Excellent. Birdie putt. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
Man, when Waluigi loses, it sounds like his whole life is ruined. Holy shit. To the bunker.
Nice shot. Nice on.
To the other bunker.
Nice shot. Sink to win. Oh no! Sink to win. Nice ball. Nice shot. Nice on.
Aqua driving? Hey, be careful. You're gonna hear Waluigi's defeated noises here and throughout this series, so
Sink to win.
Damn, that's just getting worse.
Oh no!
Really? Holy shit!
Nice ball.
Alright, if it's raining, just literally just tee off on that shit. Don't even try to, like, be precise.
Nice shot.
So I'm assuming you're taking your half day after all, right?
Nice shot.
Damn.
Nice on.
Yep. Fair enough.
Sink to win. Nice birdie.
I wonder if Ed's ever going to actually upgrade. Because, like, we're going into 6 years of current generation, and he hasn't said anything about getting another console.
Nice shot.
The last time I think he did say that he was going to get another console, he said he was going to get, the next one he was going to get was going to be an Xbox, because he liked Halo. But I'll be really honest, chances of him buying an Xbox in the next 10 years is very low, based on how much Xbox is trying to run up their pricing.
Nice ball. Miss and lose.
Oh no!
It arcs. You know, him hitting a tree is probably the best thing to happen right now. He hit those leaves and still flew way down the line.
Nice shot. Nice on. Sink to win.
Oh no!
That was the max I could have hit that.
Miss and lose. Nice ball.
It just was like, yeah, you're not getting that.
Nice shot. Nice on. Sink to win.
Oh no!
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
I'm just now realizing that Waluigi is freakishly tall.
Nice shot.
To the bunker! No close up. Oh. Just none at all?
Nice shot. Chip in. Nice birdie. Miss and lose. Nice shot.
Nope, doing 30 and a 50. Smart, honestly. Does your state enforce snow tires, or no?
Nice shot.
No, live free or die.
Nice shot.
I feel like that's probably not the best case scenario when you're when you're driving on ice and shit, dude. I don't believe the founding fathers envisioned cars driving on ice at the time when they made all the things. You have all season tires? Ah.
Nice on. Nice shot. Sink to win.
Hey, as long as you're not sliding around everywhere, you know?
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
Slow and steady? Yeah, I would honestly stay like that. Anyone wants to pass you, they can take that risk.
Nice shot.
Are you serious?
Nice ball. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Watching them, like, change their clubs and then really fast lock it in like that is terrifying. You have just no idea if they're gonna, like, chip it right in or not.
Nice ball. Miss and lose.
Oh, no.
God damn it. Would be a hell of a thing to have to go into sudden death with both Waluigi and Luigi.
Nice on.
I'm hoping that's not the case, but damn, it's probably gonna be like that.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Oh, no.
Sink to win. Nice birdie. Nice shot.
There we go. As long as I avoid the trees, we'll be alright. He's not. Jesus. They hit another tree?
Nice shot. Nice on. Bogey. Sink to win.
Oh, no.
Sink to win. Nice ball.
Well, luckily for me, Waluigi blew whatever chance he had in that hole there just by hitting trees.
Nice shot.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! We tied this bitch. Let's go! Hey, at least I didn't go in the bunker.
Bogey. Sink to win. Nice ball.
Now we're up one.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Meow.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Oh,
Ah,
no.
fuck.
Sink to win. Nice birdie.
And now we're back to being tied.
Nice shot.
Only a little bit of slide? Bro, you better be careful.
Nice shot.
And remember, tap the brakes, don't slam them. Whoa!
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
Just need one more win. Just need one. We're now in sudden death. Just like against Luigi, man. First stuck car is an Audi. Ah, you know, that's to be expected, though. That or a Tesla.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Ugh!
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
I was really hoping for it to just chip right in, man.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on. Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Wow.
Miss and lose. Nice birdie. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Made it. She saw more garbage trucks than plows. That's kind of concerning. Especially with the fact that, like, cars can get stuck right now.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Watch him chip it in. Oh, thank God.
Sink to win. Nice
Ah.
touch. Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball. Nice on. Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
I was gonna say, holy shit, this man's like,
Win.
that man was committed. I fucked it up. Yep.
Nice ball.
And he's gonna get it in there.
Miss and lose.
Yep.
Nice ball.
I was trying to hit it harder and ended up hitting it shorter than I would like to. Alright. Alright, this is officially the longest match that I've had with someone in this game so far.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Sink to win.
Oh
Ah.
no!
Bogey. Miss and lose. Bogey.
I'll take them. I still just need one win.
Nice shot.
Right in the tree.
Nice shot.
Man went from the trees to the bunkers.
Nice shot. Nice on. Nice shot.
Into another tree.
Nice shot. Sink to win. Sink to win. Nice ball.
It's done.
New challenge unlocked.
We unlocked Not Bad for You. We just gotta get donkeys, Marios, Warios, Daisies, and Bowsers, and then we have to unlock the other ones, but I think we have to do that through ring games. Ah, Wario is next.
Nice shot.
Good God.
Sink to win.
Wario is just slapping the ball. He's not even aiming.
Nice
There we
birdie.
go. Hoping
shot.
that we don't go to sudden death with Wario.
Nice on.
Right in the bunker. Jesus, this man hit like 2 rough patches in a bunker.
Nice shot.
And then unleashed Thor on the golf ball.
Bogey. Sink to win.
Oh no!
Sink to win. Nice ball.
Wasn't really pressed on it considering he already got a bogey and we're up 2-0 now.
Nice shot. Nice on. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Wow.
Miss and lose. Nice birdie. Nice shot.
I just now realized that Waluigi and Wario's, they both have extremely large teeth. Like, out of everything on their bodies, their teeth are huge.
Nice shot.
Jesus. Alright. Well,
Nice on.
Oh no!
Sink to win.
I think he got that one.
Nice
Yep.
birdie.
So we're still up by 1? Yeah. You know, one of these days I'll hit this ball from a very far distance and it will just go straight towards the hole. One of these days, I swear.
Sink to win. Nice birdie.
5 more.
Nice shot. Nice on. Nice bird.
Hell yeah.
Miss and lose. Nice bird. Nice shot. Nice shot.
I've never seen a computer take so long to where the boo help system kicks in.
Pin shot. Sink to win. Nice ball.
Think I should need 4 more? Yep.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Every time I see him hit it, and it's like a thunderbolt every single time, I keep thinking it's gonna go for much further than it does.
Nice shot. Nice on. Sink to win. Nice bird.
Damn. I'm still up by 3. Is this man just destined to hit trees? What is this dude's problem? Gotta get 3 more. Yep.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on. Nice shot.
Not seeing any thunder strikes as he's doing it now.
Win.
It's like this man's confidence is gone.
Oh no!
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
He has great footwork. Damn, the 10-mile-per-hour winds really screwed it.
Nice
Ah,
shot.
there's the thunder. He's also in the rough.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball.
Mario, hot stuff, baby. Hot stuff.
Just hit it.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I was gonna say, every single time he was aiming at something, it was going into that tree.
Nice on. Nice shot. Sink to win.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was a bit too hard.
Nice ball. Miss and lose. Nice ball. Nice shot.
Just need one.
Nice shot.
We had several things from Amazon that weren't supposed to arrive until tomorrow, and they are early on a blizzard day. Hey, you know, that's dedication, you know?
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Miss and lose.
Oh no!
It really did. It rolled right over that.
Nice shot.
In and out on that one. Yep. It's not been a. It has not been a perfect time for me on the putting range. But we're getting there.
Nice shot. Nice on. Nice shot. Sink to win. Nice birdie.
There we go. Wario's beaten.
New challenge unlocked.
God, need a lesson, loser.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think the next one is supposed to be... I think it is supposed to be Daisy. Oh well. We'll just do that. Alright, so that's gonna be it for day 2. When we come back to this, we'll end up wrapping up the rest of the character matches. I think I have to go and do some ring matches in order to unlock the rest of the people. I'll look that one up real quick. And then we're gonna also finish the tournaments. Hopefully I can get Daisy's star character, and then we can just use the star character for the rest of the tournaments. But yeah, this one's been very, very progressive for us, so I'm happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back in a bit with something else entirely different, but it will still be under the Retro Achievement line. But for now, I just need to make sure I eat something before I do anything else, or else I'm going to forget entirely. But I thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.